Hi, this is Paul Haar from the Saxophonist.org, and I'm here with a playtest and review of the new bell rings by Peak Performance Woodwinds. You know, no matter how long I've been reviewing products, I have to keep reminding myself that you can't judge a book by its cover. Yet, I still do it. And you know what? I usually admit my faults, but I have to be honest with you. When you get a cardboard box in the mail filled with things that look like plastic shower rings, you have to say to yourself, you cannot be serious. Okay, I've defended myself, but now I have to apologize. So Will Peak, a wonderful saxophonist and wood repair artiste in Kansas City, said, hey, would you mind trying these out and see what you think? And I said, well, what's a bell ring? He says, well, it's kind of like a mute, but not really a mute. And that turned me off immediately. I know mutes are commonly used in classical saxophone playing, but I have never liked them. Mainly because the few times I've tried it, they slip in my horn, and then that affects the pitch. It deadens the horn. I generally don't want to remove overtones from my sound. I'm trying to get more overtones in my sound. And I just generally haven't liked them. No offense to those who use them. For me, it's not something. So when he said, I'm going to send you these bell rings and see what you think, I thought, okay, well, I don't generally like mutes to begin with. How am I going to view this as a quality product? And he says, well, just try it out, see what you think. And he sent me a whole set for alto, tenor, and even soprano. And what they are is they have different circumferences, which you can probably see here is this one has marked 0. That means it has a certain size that you put in the bell. And the fact that it's made out of a plastic kind of a, I don't know, I guess it's PVC, I don't know what it is, tubing with kind of a cleaner rod inside to help strengthen it, it just fits in the bell. It's not covered in fabric, so it's not really deadening a lot of the sound. It is helping the low B flat be better in tune. And the different sizes indicate how far down the bell they fit. I couldn't believe, first of all, the response change that these little rings created. It did kind of take my sound from here to there just a little bit on the high end, but in a way I really liked. I produce a naturally bright sound to begin with. So this really, really was great to experience from behind the horn, and I really enjoyed it when I would listen to recordings of myself. A lot of my friends and students would say that they really preferred it with the bell ring in. Now these things, I believe they're somewhere between $10 or $14. I'll have all that information on the website in the review. You know, what is that? That's like a latte and a piece of lemon pound cake. Not that I eat that stuff anymore at Starbucks. But these things, I couldn't believe it. Not only did it improve the high end and the low B flat, but I felt that it improve the response of the instrument, including the altissimo and the high range. And I'll tell you something, that's impressive. This doesn't look like much, but this little thing really, really helps find and helps you tailor what you're looking for in the sound. Now, I don't want you to think that this is something that is just for classical players. Yes, classical players are going to love this. I even tried it on my tenor saxophone. Now, where I generally want a little bit more brightness in my tenor sound, I could take a mouthpiece that maybe had a little bit too much edge, I could put it in the bell, and it would just kind of round it out a little bit. I will also tell you this, it seemed to improve the response of the low end of my Mark VI. So, I believe dinner's coming soon. I'm eating crow tonight. Will Peak has really designed something. You know, the greatest ideas are really simple. They're the things that no one thinks about, and they just make a world of difference. And I'll tell you right now, this little bell ring, I'm going to order about 10 of them because I lose things like, who am I? Like my name? Yeah, whatever. This is something you really need to try. This, I can tell you right now, is going to be an outstanding product winner for this review, and certainly one that we're going to have in our outstanding list of products for the end of the year, for sure. So, to read more about this review, other reviews, as well as featured articles and informative features, be sure to check out www.thesaxophonist.org. You'll be glad you did.